Yeah, and also that things don't just happen overnight. It's a long process of starting your own business, and it took me over a year just to get the licensing and really work on the branding. So, not to give up because, as humans, we want things and we want them as soon as possible and we want to make it happen. But knowing and understanding that, one, that God's plan may look different, and two, that everything takes time. So just giving yourself grace and having patience and realizing that it's all going to work out, but it's not always in the timing that we want.
You are a CEO and founder of your own clothing label. Again, guys, it is called, and you can look it up on Instagram. It is simply at Change the Label Clothing Co. Her website is changethelabel.com. So, Megan, how did you develop the idea for the brand? What made you be like, yes, I want to have my own clothing company?
So at the time when I graduated college, I was working for Kendall and Kylie Swim, and I loved being there. I loved the designing process, but I was in a cold warehouse every day, sitting by myself, staring at a computer, and I feel like I'm just too much of a people person for that I didn't really enjoy being alone and just sketching all day. So after I graduated, I decided I wanted to move home back to Arizona. And I just have such a love for clothes, and I really want to share my love for clothes with other people. And I love building people up and making them feel good and feel confident. And so I figured what better way to do that than to start my own clothing brand. So that's how Change the Label came about. And the name, it took me like at least a year to brainstorm with names. And I came up with Change the Label because I want there to be fresh new inventory each season. So we're actually changing the label, but also, depending on your mood, you can wear different outfits. So you're changing your label as well. And also, I just feel like in today's world, it's important to be different, be yourself, and be uniquely you and love the way that God created you. So that's kind of the meaning behind Change the Label. Is like I'm literally changing the label, but then also you can be the change and change the label as well.
I am obsessed with the fact that you came up with the idea, and I love the name. And again, it kind of like plays into the fact that you love being such an individual and you want your people that are wearing your clothing brand to understand the idea behind being yourself, being spontaneous, I guess, like being creative. And I think that is absolutely amazing. What are some of your top sellers right now currently? Do you have any new items on the way? What's the future of the brand? And for those of you guys that aren't familiar with it, I looked at her website. She has like t-shirts, sweatshirts, and a bunch of other fantastic items up there that are currently for sale. Are there anything in particular that people enjoy purchasing more than others?
So I actually launched the brand last October. I did a big launch party and I came out with, like you said, sweatshirts, t-shirts, hats, bum bags, like the crossbody bags, things like that. I'd say my biggest seller is the Lou. It's kind of picked and named after my dad, and they're these fleece sweatshirts, but the fleece is on the outside, and they're super comfortable, lightweight, perfect for pretty much any season, especially even here in Texas. Like it's super hot out, but we keep our apartment cool, so I wear it quite a bit. But I'm actually transitioning into being more of like a boutique, I guess I would say. That stuff I actually kind of had my hand in and put my own little spin on. But right now I'm transitioning, at least on the women's side, to more boutique stuff. I have some really cool like tops and blouses coming soon for women, as well as these really cool beach bags that I'm really excited about. My men's side of Change the Label, I just want things that guys can wear pretty much anywhere. A t-shirt that you can dress up to go to dinner or to the bar, but you could also wear it to a baseball game. So I really like the versatility that my clothing has for men. And that, like I said, you can dress it up, you can dress it down, it's comfortable. And a big thing for me is I want good quality, but lower prices. I want to make sure that it's affordable to everyone.